from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Yordan Alvarez, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took... the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Here we go, guys.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look thought we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Luis Garcia gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker is there, 1 away. Stepping up is Kyle Tucker, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
In the dirt, throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Chas McCormick would be next. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for LA. Shohei Ohtani.
The pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ahmed stands at second with 2 gone. One and one to the Angels pitcher. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Now to the plate, Chas McCormick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Jake Myers. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ohtani is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Cuban import Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping in once again is Alex Bregman. Flew out last time up. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 2 balls and a strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Struck out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Ready now is Kyle Tucker to see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Come on now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And now the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Gurriel on third, Bregman at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 3-0.
Ball 4, take the base.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch on the way. Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled away.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the 1-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Into the box, Chas McCormick. A swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Jason Castro, the #8 hitter here, waits on deck. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Next to hit, Jake Myers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
We got 2.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it.
That's fine.
And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Astros leave 1, still down 3-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
The pitcher, Shohei.
First offering.
Ohtani.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Next, it'll be Mike Trout, who grounded out last time up. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, here is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ohtani on third with 2 out. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
The catcher, number 33.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And now here is Yuli Gurriel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout looks up. Gone! It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Up next, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
2 outs here.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another 1-2 delivery.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th play.
He's out. Out. Yeah. 3.
Game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani records his 14th winning decision of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.